Hello, everyone. It's Kristen
Hi.
here, and I'm here with Rachel of the Sam's Bead Shop. So happy to have you back. I was just saying before we went live that it had been such a while since we've seen you. So how are you, Rachel?
Good to be here. I'm doing well. It's so nice to get to hang out. And oh my God, I love that all of your paintings are behind you. That always makes me so happy.
Thank you.
Just excited to spend time with everyone here.
It's been, I mean, it's funny because when I first started doing these videos, I only had like I actually had nothing behind me. And Sarah was like, why don't you put like a painting behind you? Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So then it was like 1, and then it was 2, and then it was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now it's perfection.
Now it's just the whole wall. And you guys, I see it right above your head there.
The peacock is peeking out there. A Kristen original. Yeah.
Yes, I love that. They have over at Sam's Bead Shop, they have a little peacock that I painted right there on the wall above Rachel's head. So for those of you that don't know Rachel and Sam's Bead Shop, Rachel, why don't you just give us a little lowdown of you guys and what you specialize in, and just kind of let people know who might be seeing you for the first time.
Absolutely. I am Rachel Siegel, and I'm very lucky to get to work alongside my brother, Sam Siegel of Sam's Bead Shop. That's where the name comes from. We are an online bead store and subscription box. So we have a website, we host live sales a couple days a week, and we do free classes all the time. And we also have a subscription box where folks can get a surprise bundle of Czech glass and gemstones and metals delivered to them every month. And that's what we're going to be playing around with today.
Awesome. I'm so excited for you all to see this box. I think in the past, I've sometimes gotten like a little piece of it or like half a box because Sarah would get some, or, she tends to get the box and I just kind of hang out. But I got a full box.
You got the whole thing.
It's so exciting. And these colors are like totally my jam, as well as the trios that you put together specifically for it. I forgot to put my light on, so let me do that. Boom! The gorgeous trio colors of soft flex beading wire that you can buy in addition to coordinate with your box. It's got the turquoise, the bone, and the antique brass, which are some of my favorite colors. I was just telling someone today that we always kind of think of turquoise as almost a neutral now because it goes with everything. So like this is the total neutral set. Like you can use these with everything. So it's a great trios they've got. And I peeked at some of your Bead Box extras, like the things that you might have left over from like past kits. And I saw that they had a trios called Cosmos, which has champagne in it. And we are like out of champagne. So if you guys need champagne, go check them out and grab a Cosmos trios, because you can get your champagne fix from Sam Bead Shop. And then
I love that tip.
The other one I saw, there was another one, I don't remember what the name was, but you had spinel in there. And spinel is also a color that I think we might be totally out of, which is it's like a soft red. It's really pretty. So if you're missing spinel, you can go grab that over there too, and check out what other trios they might have, because they may have other colors that we don't have anymore.
I remember when you guys were doing a big update of which colors you were gonna keep long term, we were trying to buy out as many of the old colors as we could, because we just wanted to have it all. So there's probably a few stragglers left.
And that's a few things I hear from people is I miss such and such a color, and I'm like, oh, I know there's a few out of you. I used champagne I think on a video last week, thinking we still had some, and then everyone was like, you don't have it, and I'm like, oh, oops. So if you liked that earring I made last week with the champagne, or you just love our champagne wire and you're sad, go over to Sam's Bead Shop and check out the trios that they have over there, because you might find some of your favorite colors that are left over in that shop. Awesome. Well, so many of you are here. Wow. Hello. It's great to see so many of you on today. It's been like a whirlwind weekend. We just came off the Great Bead Extravaganza. So we've had like crazy beading weekend, and everyone's just ready to get back into it, right? Like you guys are just ready to see like what's next.
That's
so
great.
let me know when you want to turn down to your beading table and take a peek, and I'll take out my goodies that I've got here as well.
All right. So for folks who have not seen it yet,
oh my gosh, I'm going to go big screen for you.
Oh, good. The theme of our July box was Voyage to Athens. We're taking a trip to ancient Greece. So we're doing a little bit of time travel here. So just imagine you're on the Mediterranean. You spent a few days at sea. You're coming back to land. So you've seen the waters along the sea, but then also the amazing architecture and geometry and detail of all these, ancient Greek structures. And it's that mood and that feeling that we wanted folks to think about with this box. So
oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. And you guys, Rachel is like the main, I'm sure it's a team activity, but you are the main like brain on the Sam's Bead Box, aren't you?
It is my love, my baby every month getting to make this happen. But luckily I work with a really amazing team getting to design it with Sam and Shira. And then we have some amazing people here at the shop behind the scenes who help package it up. I mean, this is a lot of beads that we put in every month, and we gotta bag them up. We'd like to add labels to as many things as we can, and so we have a whole team to help us. But it's fun.
A lot of beads. Look at all these gorgeous beads, and this color combination is just to die for.
So I'll show just a quick peek of some things we've been making a lot with this box this last week. So I made a little trio of memory wire bracelets. I could have made it just one, but I decided to do 3 separate ones. That way I can, choose which ones to wear together.
Yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
And Shira on our unboxing last week made this lovely necklace. She was really enjoying all the metallics from the box.
Beautiful.
So that's what they're. So
I love how rich and like kind of ancient that feels with all of those.
Oh, good.
With all those metallics in there.
And then I was just playing around today with some wire and some of the custom silver silk. And I was like, this combo that we did is just a perfect match for these bicones that were in the box. And so I wanted to combine them. So I've made this side of the earring, and I want to make I want to finish this pair of earrings today. So that's my goal.
Amazing. I love that earring. Look at all that fun inspiration. I really feel like, all your boxes are gorgeous. And we say that with our mystery kits too. The fun is that everything kind of goes together. You really can't go wrong as you're designing. It's like a little roadmap to being able to make beautiful things, because there's so many lovely pieces that work together so well.
That is the goal. Well, what are you gravitating towards? What's interesting you as you open yours up?
Oh, let me see here. I was just emptying my little bead tray so that I had space to put more beads on my bead tray.
Good. I know there's always beads hanging out, leftovers from the last project.
Let me take a look. I'm going to add my video in here and just kind of see what is calling me. Oh my gosh. Oops. Let's get that ruler out of there. Let's move this over slightly. I think these are so stunning. They remind me of like Roman glass. They have that frosted look to them.
Yeah.
Super pretty. Super, super pretty. So that one is calling me. I do really love these. I always love this kind of etched shape, or like this like lanterny shape. And I love the gold on top of the turquoise or aqua color. Such a pretty combination. Yeah, this is going to be hard. This is really cool. I think this is such a fun. Really, like this could just be a bracelet all by itself. You don't even need a whole lot of
It comes with the spacer beads. Yeah, it's peach. It's a peach moonstone and Amazonite mixed together on that strand.
Oh, it's so lovely. Yeah, so that's really pretty. Is this sunstone?
Yeah, that is sunstone. It has so much of that like natural glitter. I'm obsessed.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Yeah, how do you choose?
I know. I don't know.
I'm like, which ones? Ooh, I like these with that. That's really fun.
Yeah, you kind of have to make like, one tip I have is to make like mini bead boxes or mini palettes, like, because there are so many things, but like choose 3 or 4, put them together and be like, okay, what can I make with just these? Sometimes you have to like kind of limit yourself, at least to get started.
Totally. I do that with painting all the time. I was painting with friends this weekend, and we were at a friend's house who her house is like it's kind of like a bead store. It's like a paint shop. She's got every single color and every single thing you can think of. And my friend was like, how do we even get started? Yeah. And I'm like, let's just figure out what colors are almost gone. Like, let's pull out all the tubes that are like less than half full. Yeah. And we'll just use those. So it just kind of like takes your, you have to like limit yourself to create things sometimes. So that the limitation, there's so much that can happen, right? So
I want to answer, if you don't mind, one question I saw. Someone asked if they can get this box. So we do, I'm very happy to say, have extras of our July box. So if you head to samsbeadshop.com, then on our main website, it's actually, at least right now, it's linked right at the top of the page is our Voyage to Athens box. You can click in to shop the box, and you can buy a whole box if you want. But if you want to get subscribed and join for next month's box, that's a different website. That is samsbeadbox.com. So just depends if you want to buy this box, which has already been revealed, or if you want to get subscribed for next month.
Yeah. Love it. I might have to do something with these huge chunky beads, actually, now that I just dumped those out. So we'll see, but I'm going to defer to you making while I figure myself out.
Okay, cool. I can get started. So first, what I did is actually I cut some of the custom pipe chain. This is a silver silk product that we carry in the shop. And so you want to cut them at the beginning because you want these pieces to be the same length. It's a lot harder to do that once you've already, put one into a shape. So at the beginning, cut 2 pieces the same length. Oh gosh, this is somewhere between 2 and 3 inches is my guess. Here, let's see. It's basically this finger's length, if that helps you.
There you go.
A ruler on me. So when I made it the first time on this side, I put this bead on last, but it was a little tricky to do. So my idea is to try to actually put it on first this time. So we're going to see how that goes. So what I've done is I've taken some 22 gauge wire. I have put it through the bead, and then I just kind of made a triangle at the top. So you can see I folded both sides over. And then one of the sides I then bent up. So that's as far as I've gotten. So now I'm going to take this shorter end and wrap it around a couple times.
Did I miss what gauge you're using?
Yeah, no problem. I am using 22 gauge. I'm using German style wire, but that's just because of what I had on hand. But I think you could also use just some craft wire as well.
Awesome.
All right, so I'm just going to go around that just a couple times so it's secure, and then I will cut off the extra. And so this is what I'm trying different than last time. I think if I kind of figure out this loop now, and I might even just be able to kind of use like one of the largest sizes on here, it'll be a little easier. So I'm going to kind of just guess at something very large on my round nose, and we'll test this out. Oh, I can even go a little smaller. Okay. What's helpful with putting this on now is you can actually, as you can see, I can fully wrap this loop and then string it on. Before I had to wrap the loop while it was on the silver silk, and just became a little tricky. So I think since I'm happy with my loop size, I'm going to hold that down so that the loop does not change size, and then wrap my extra wire. cut off the extra. And let's just slide that on. All right. Oh, okay. That was, you guys, that was like 100 times easier than when I did it beforehand. And I actually like that it moves a little bit. This one I made very tight, but I kind of like that that moves a little bit. But I started there. Okay, then I also need to feed some wire through the pipe chain. So it has a hole through it. So you kind of treat it just like a bead. So I'm using the same gauge wire for the whole project.
Beautiful. I love this design. It's great.
Thank you. So cutting off a good chunk of that, and I will feed this through. Voila. And then now I get to shape it. So I want to make it that kind of teardrop shape. So we'll go like that. And actually I need to also add on these, what we call open cord ends. So it's a cord end, but it's open because it has that hole on the side, which is pretty unusual for a cord end. So that way it can finish off the end of the cord, but still allow the wire to come through. And we have these in the shop as well. So that, just tuck in the ends of the wire. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to do another brio wrap here, basically kind of the same technique I did the bottom. So first they crisscross, and then the longer side, I'm going to bend straight up. Just get that back on there. And then the smaller one, I will wrap around. There's a few things going on here, so they kind of want to jump around, but just be patient. Let's see here.
I know that the, yeah, because the thickness of the silver silk just sort of wants to let it kind of pop back a little bit. So
yeah.
Just got to show it who's boss.
Exactly. All right, I'm just going to wrap that around twice, maybe 3 times, and cut off the extra. So now I formed my teardrop, and I can kind of shape that a little bit too to make it something I'm happy with. And then I wanted a little bit of an accent at the top, so I added one of these itty bitty English cuts that are actually have a gold and AB coating on them. So a little bit of flash.
I'm playing with those too. Those the tiny ones.
Good. Yeah, the tiny ones. Yeah, and I actually restocked them just like an hour ago, so we have more of those. If folks,
they're really pretty.
Yeah. All right. So now, okay, I'm so close. I'm just going to make a loop. This is where my ear wire will go. Hold on to that loop. I'm going to do a couple wraps above the bead. And then I actually did one that kind of twisted around the bead. Just, I mean, you don't have to. It just adds a little extra flair. And then once or twice below the bead. And I'm going to turn this so it's facing forward at the top. And now just cut off my extra and got my other earring.
It's so fun and it's so quick and easy.
And oh my God, I just love that bright, like kind of tealy turquoise color. It's just making my day today.
Do you guys have that that silver silk in stock also?
Yeah, we design new silver silk with Nile every month to match, just like the trios. The trios. So yeah, this is one of the new one this month. So
right on.
Voila. There we go. I've got earrings to wear today.
So pretty. I love it. And you know, when I first saw you show the earring, I thought it was like a little charm. I didn't realize it was that bead, and it's so perfect on there.
Let's see. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Let me pull that up.
There we go. Look at that. I love the size of them too. I always go a little big, but hey, they're adorable at that size.
I know. I don't want to go too big because like they're already pretty bright. So I think this will be a good size. But you can definitely adjust it as you
Yes. Yeah, I have a I'm gonna pop over. I actually have a pair I made that's kind of similar in style.
Oh yeah,
like the mama version.
Yes.
So this guy is like, I don't know how big these were, but probably twice as big. And then we just had like a ceramic bead that we sell at Softflex Company, slides right on there. And then this one was done with beading wire. So it's the beading wire through, and then I used just some sort of little seed beads at the top. But yeah, you made me realize, I'm like, oh, I love this design. But this is what I'm working on. I ended up deciding to do a bracelet, and just kind of these got my attention. I loved the colors, and I love the variation of going back and forth. And I kind of like how that adds a little bit of sparkle in the center with these. What do you say? They were French cut? Is that what you call them?
English cuts.
English cuts.
You know, French, English, whatever country.
Yeah. Just pretty. They're so pretty. And I couldn't tell, like when I looked at the strand, I thought, oh yeah, those are pretty. But it was really when I took them off the strand and I got to see that they were kind of like weirdly organic, like oddly shaped, that they really got my heart, because they just, they have that sort of organicness to it. And then these, when I looked at these closer too, they almost have like a raku, like ceramic firing look to them, which is really cool. I love it.
Yeah, I can give you a little behind the scenes of that one. That one we custom made. It's a turquoise round bead that was then etched to give it all that texture, and then covered in copper, which just like filled in the grooves. And so, yeah, I know, we just wanted everything to feel like an artifact. Like, I don't know, you excavated this from this ancient world.
Yes. Yeah, it's really easy to make beautiful jewelry with beautiful beads. And now that you said that, I can see, because this is like the little tip, right? When you look at beads through the hole, you can kind of find out some information about them. And when I look through that hole there, I see a little bit of turquoise. I don't think it's coming up on camera, but I could see it with my eye that there is a little bit of turquoise in there. So that is cool that you guys, kind of work directly with manufacturers to try and create something a little bit different and exclusive to your bead box. And I just love that. I think that's awesome.
Exactly. That is the goal. Yeah, it's a cool, I mean, it means, someone was just asking me literally at the shop, they're like, what month are you designing right now? I'm like, we're thinking about spring 2025.
That is such a great question. I get asked that question a lot too. You're way ahead of us.
It is. So it's just, if you want any, I know things, it just takes a while to have anything custom made in the Czech Republic. It is it's an old industry. There's not as many people who have the expertise to do it. And so everything just takes longer. So we've had to adjust, but we still want those beads. So I'm always in a different season.
Planning.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun because you get to re-enter the current season when you're opening the box and you're designing with the box. But when you're creating the box, you have to be in a different season. So
exactly,
kind of interesting to have to work that way. This looks kind of long. I have no idea how long this is.
I feel like you wanted to make a necklace, but then I was like, oh, that'll take too long. But I feel like you kind of just wanted to anyway.
Let me just clip this end. So I'm just using a bead stopper.
Which, like, why not? This is going very quickly.
Well, I almost was thinking, what if I did something where I wrapped it twice, like made it long enough. And in that case, it could be a necklace or a bracelet if you do that. So I could make this more of my center, right? Like kind of move this over a little bit and make these guys more of my center. And add some beads on either side, and then I can either double it up or I can wear it as a necklace.
Yeah.
Let me think on that.
Yeah,
I have plenty of these little guys left, so I think that could happen. Let's do maybe we'll do 3 in a row.
And this necklace probably doesn't need it, but you can always go back and if you add another bead on a head pin as your focal, you can then if you just use a simple loop, you could loop it on to the center if you want to add a focal later on. Yeah.
That's so true. Or I could do something small like, oh, like you've got these little guys in here.
Yeah, add them with a jump ring.
Oh, I forgot you even had these. I didn't even open up these yet. But yeah, you can add something like this small, and then that would be okay on a necklace or a bracelet. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that could be a focal on the necklace, or it could just be a little charm hanging off your bracelet. Kind of goes either way. But look, oh, these are so pretty. I love these. These are so
one thing. Obviously the Olympics are starting, like the opening ceremony is this Friday. And so I think it was cool that we had this laurel wreath that, you know, back in the day that you would have been given that as a crown at the Olympics.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you're telling me to use the small squares too, Becky? Are you saying, do you mean these squares or do you mean these squares?
I don't know. I think I would say the lower ones. I think that would pair beautifully.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what she was meaning. At first, I thought these were rectangle, but then as I looked a little closer, I realized that those are also squares. All right, let's cut this one off and do that. It's always fun to design with you guys and have you inform what I'm making, especially when I'm doing things on the fly and I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, do. Are you thinking I keep the same pattern and then I just add the little squares instead of those bigger ones? That might work.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about the squares is they're a similar color palette, but then it's a way to make that, you know, gradually smaller.
Yes.
The edges.
Right, exactly.
Just for that balance. Yeah.
You've got a little bit of balance there. Ooh, I love that. So if you are just joining us, we are here with Rachel of Sam's Bead Shop, and we are checking out their July subscription box, which is called Voyage to Athens. And you will not, if you sign up for the subscription, you'll get the next one. Is that correct? But you could you possibly have extras of these available as a one-off purchase. Is that right?
Yeah, the best deal is always going to be subscribing to the box. That is only $49 a month plus shipping. So if you want to get the best deal, we always have it over $80 of retail value of items. And that is really the retail value, because if you went into our store and tried to buy everything separately, you would spend at least $80 to do that. Right. And so we give the best deal for subscribers because it's a mystery. You don't know what you're going to get. The one thing I can reveal about the next 3 months of boxes are August, September, and October. They are all collabs with fellow folks. We haven't had any collabs in a little while, and now we have them all at once. And that always brings some like really unique and fresh ideas that we would never have thought of. And so I'm so excited for people to see those. So yeah, that's at samsbeadbox.com. Make sure to use code VIP5 to get $5 off your first box. But yeah, if you want the July box, you still can get it at a discount for $65 at our website.
Right on. So that's kind of nice if you're just like, oh my gosh, I missed this one. I really want this one. Or if you've never gotten it before and you just really want to, get a box, go grab it. It's still discounted off the retail, and it's definitely still a great value. I can attest to that looking at everything that you've got in here. But if you want to get in on the best deal and just, make sure they definitely don't run out and they have your box for you, you're going to want to get on that subscription and have it be, I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm going to have that is so working for me. Good idea, you guys.
Love it. I'm loving how it's playing with the geometry, like mix the squares with the rounds. That's making me so happy.
Look at how that's going to be really fun. Yes. I'm going to keep going. I'll keep going off camera and see. I have to make a size that fits my wrist, but also fits my neck because I want the versatility. And I think that we can do that. I think that can happen. I love it. Super fun. And honestly, I think these, I just love how that worked together, and it gave these little squares like, I don't know, a fancy place to land for some reason. It just kind of pops Super cool. And I noticed when I put this on my wrist, I think I saw a little sparkle.
Yep. The little English cuts are the best pop.
So cool. So I love it. I love it.
I love it. So you did. Thank you.
You can't tell us who your collabs are yet, right? That's still a mystery for now.
That is still a mystery. We do usually reveal before the box goes out, but we haven't decided when we're going to say it yet. So look out for it. And I think in the next couple of weeks, the train is coming through the station. You can probably hear that. The beads are coming.
It's not as loud as you probably think it is, though.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we hear it all day long, but we get used. I'm more used to it at this point.
Look at this gorgeous bead. It's almost kind of fun that I didn't pull them all out at once. And now I'm like,
I know you have more surprises.
Look at that beauty. Oh my gosh.
And are you giving something away today?
I am. That's what I was going to say, actually. Okay. And then I got distracted. So we are doing a giveaway. You'll see going on the bottom of my screen here that it says hashtag Athens. So just put that in the comment and we will choose a winner at the end of the video. We've got 70 entries. So far. Oh my gosh. Oh, you even have buttons in here.
Yes.
Yay. I'm so glad I saw this because this might be my closure, because a button closure when you're doing a wrap bracelet is my favorite way to finish it off. So I might do a little button closure and then that would be even more awesome. Fantastic.
Well, I see more people commenting hashtag Athens. So we're going to have even more entries.
A couple more entries. I know we've got 114 of you watching right now. So there's definitely room for a bunch of you to enter the giveaway. I have some vintage buttons that I'm giving away. So I've got, we've got these really fun little packs. You can buy them at softluxcompany.com and they are all in these like whites and creams and a little bit of silver, a little bit of gold. They're all different though. So they're going to be in this kind of color palette, but they're all different. They're all vintage Czech glass. And you can pick one up if you want to just buy one at softluxcompany.com. But I'm going to give one away on the video today. And our buddy Joyce made an amazing video on Friday with a button bracelet idea. Oh my gosh, it's really cool. So if you saw that, you need to get some of these buttons because you know how cool it is. And if you haven't seen it, you got to go check it out. It's over on the Softluxe Company.
Those really remind me of something. So before Sam was selling beads, he sold buttons. Is what came first.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and those look just like the kind of style of buttons he sold when he first started selling in the jewelry making realm. Those really just gave me a throwback to over a decade ago.
Yeah, they're definitely vintage. So yeah, that's pretty funny. I had no idea that he started with buttons. He was such an entrepreneur, that guy. I mean, he really went in early. It's amazing.
I'm glad you're showing off some of the unique shapes that were in this box. We had that new anchor bead, that braided rope oval.
So cool.
Yeah, and then
this one I thought was a button when I first looked at it, and then I realized
it has that look. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one on the left there, we're calling it a marquee oval. It's that kind of diamond oval. Yeah. And then it just sparkles with the gold on it.
It's so pretty. And I'm such a sucker for this aqua with gold. I think it's so classic together. Look at this one too.
Yeah, same combo.
Same combo. So great. I love them. Scott says that's great information to know. That's that Sam started out in the button business.
Yep.
He went from buttons
a button mogul.
Right?
Mini mogul.
So let me, before I choose a winner, so last chance, go ahead and get your hashtag in there. But before I choose a winner, I'm just going to share what our sale is this week at softflexcompany.com. And then if you have something going on, Rachel, you're more than welcome to let us know what you guys have happening too. But we've got something different. We have never tried this before. It's sort of one of those things that's like, oh, the website can do this, but we've never tried it. So maybe we'll try something new. So this week's sale is spend $49 or more and get the least expensive item in your cart for free. So it could be anything. It could be anything that is the least expensive item in your cart. Once you hit that $49 or more subtotal, then one of your items will be free. It's almost like a mystery free item, but they're all things that you want because you're going to put them all in your cart and then you're going to see what that mystery item is. So really kind of a fun thing to try. I hope you guys will go check it out and we'll see if this is something we'll do again if you all like it. It's offer for retail only. It's not valid with any other order discounts. It excludes our bulk 500 and 1,000 feet beading wire spools. I was like, what's worst case scenario? Okay, bulk beading spools. And then that ends on July 30th. So also saying that since it is something we've never done before, there might be something weird that comes up that we weren't anticipating. And if we come across it, we might have to contact you and have a discussion. But,
that feels like a math problem there is what I'm seeing. Someone's going to gamify that.
I know there's always someone, but because it is kind of like a game at sorts. And so since it's something we've never done before, hopefully nothing too crazy and weird happens.
Hey, but take advantage. That looks great.
Right? So mystery item for free. Spend $49 or more at softflexcompany.com. Get something in your cart for free. And Rachel, do you have anything else you want to share that's happening over at Sam's Bead Shop?
Sure. So every week in the shop, we have 2 live sales. I think Softflex does these too, where we show off our brand new beads in the shop. That way we can hold them up, give you the close-up, give you details about them. We like to give Gemfo, our gem info, so you can learn a little bit. So you can learn a little bit as well. So head on over on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow is our next one, Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. We'll have a live sale. So you can, we've got the link here. You can always go to our app or our website and just hang out with us. And we go over at the beginning how to shop the live. But if you join late, just like ask for help, say it's your first time. And the other folks who are hanging out will be happy to help.
There's definitely some people in the chat that have been there before and they know what they're doing, and they're really happy to help out everyone else because the beading community is a pretty awesome place. And we're also great to work things out with each other. So I love that. All right, guys. So you want to see who our winner is? Should we go ahead and pull that up? Let's see.
Time to spin the wheel.
That's
a feature. We have not used that feature yet. We're going to have to give this a try eventually.
Oh, it's really kind of fun. It's just something. I mean, I don't know what we did before this because it gives confetti. It picks a winner. We all get excited.
No, it's so great.
One thing to note, though, get ready to let me know in the comments that you're here because you must be here to win. That's just one of our caveats. We want you to be here hanging out with us live to win. So if we call your name, you have to tell us that you're here. I'll give you a few minutes because I know there's a delay. But if we don't hear from you and we just go ahead and choose a second winner, that first winner will forfeit their prize. So just a heads up. Be ready. We've got 95 entries, and
some people are telling us they're already here.
I'm still.
Hilarious.
Well, I know. Well, the giveaway thing just does it on. We're not involved. It's random.
Nope. It's random.
It's like it might call somebody that was here earlier, and the mailman came and they had to walk away. And
Oh my God, it keeps creeping up. It's at 91. Now it's 97. All right.
97. Here we go. Who's it going to be? You're going to get some.
It slows down and you're just like, is it me? Is it me? Dana!
our buddy
Woo!
Dana. Are you here, Dana? You hanging out with us over on YouTube? Let us know that you're here. And I can't wait to see what you create with these vintage buttons because I know you're going to love them.
That is a
Marcia's saying that she's here, but I'm looking for Dana to tell me she's here.
I'm so glad you're all here too.
I am happy that you're all here too. Congrats, Dana.
Hopefully we'll see her. Oh, there she is. She's here.
There she is. Yeah, she's here. I figured she probably was. Oh, Thomas, we both did it at the same time. Congratulations, Dana. Woohoo. I'm so excited for you to get some free buttons. All you need to do is email us at info@softflexcompany.com. Give us your shipping information. I'm sure we have that already, but Terry will be waiting for your email before she sends out the prize. So yeah, just send us an email saying, hey, I was today's winner. Here's where you can ship my prize. Awesome. Fantastic.
Fabulous.
That was so much fun. See, I know there's just something about confetti at the end of the video. It's just,
it was gold. That was perfect.
I know. I didn't even have to do that part. Like they just know that I need gold confetti.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, I know you guys have a Facebook group too, right? Where people share what they're working on. And I'm sure you can get some great inspiration for the monthly box there.
Yeah, that's called Gem Chat. So if you search, you always just search on Facebook for the Gem Chat group, request to become a member. There might be a couple questions there. I can't remember. And then you can join us and share what you make with our beads and see what other people are making.
Right on. And always feel welcome to join the Softflex VIB studio group as well and share what you're making either with our kits or with Sam's kits, because I know you guys are using a lot of Softflex beading wire and craft wire, even when you're using Sam's bead kit. So you can share what you're making in our group too. So thanks for being here with me today, Rachel. This was a lot of fun. Is there anything I didn't ask that you want to make sure you share?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, cool. So for us, you've got a live sale with us tomorrow as well. We're a little earlier than you. We start at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So come check us out. We have a blog that Thomas just posted called our live sale blog that shows all the rules on how to shop with us. You can download the Softflex Company app on your mobile device, Android or iPhone or Apple. Great, best place to shop, because we had some issues with Facebook. Was that last week? Man, that feels like a really long time ago, where Facebook shut down our page for a couple of hours and we didn't have access. And that was right during our live sale. So if you have our app, you can still shop with us. You can still find us and shop with us, and you don't have to worry about any weird stuff that goes on with Facebook. But if you're hanging out on Facebook, you can also shop the live sale there. You can shop it on Instagram, and then we have a live sale website, which you can get to from our homepage or from our emails. And then on Friday, we have Spill the Beads with Joyce at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. And then on Monday, I'm back with Free Spirit Beading at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Teresa said, I think that happened to a few people. Yeah, it was a definite like, what is happening? And then they were just like, oh, we're sorry, our mistake. I'm just grateful that it only happened for like a half a day. Like, because I've heard horror stories.
Yeah.
That it was like weeks and months and, and I was just like, but yeah, they were just like, oops, sorry, you're back. Thank goodness. Good reminder that in addition to Facebook, you can find us over on YouTube. You can join our email list. You can join our app, right? There's all these other places where you can hang out with us. So if Facebook does ever have a major problem, I hope that you know where else we can be, right? So it might have had to do with some update problems. I don't know. Was that the same day? I wasn't paying attention if that was the same day. But yeah. There's been a lot of weird techie stuff in the last week, hasn't there? Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful week. And be sure to go grab your box. if you did not get the subscription, go grab it while they still have some left, because it is a beautiful box. You don't want to miss this one.
Thanks all. Thank you, Kristen. Bye, everyone.
Yep. Bye.